Welcome to Joby, a movie and a bottle of wine.
Hey everybody, it's Joby and Matt and the cat. And the cat's having a snack. She's a hungry cat. I just put her kibble in there. She's happy to have it. We had some kibble earlier. I fed Matt. We had a little bit of something to drink. We had plenty of carnivore. We didn't have to wash it down with anything tonight except a little bit of loco. Some sour apple loco. Not much. I only had one. We had to share. I'm glad everybody came by. We had some fans that sent me a picture of a kitty cat that looked exactly like mine. It went right to the bottom of my heart. Oh my goodness. I love the picture of the cat. It was Jared Driscoll. I want to hug your kitty cat. I hope you love your kitty cat as much as I love mine. I love seeing that picture. What a noble chin. There were some more cat videos that intrigued me too. There was America's Got Talent, and the cats, these women, the mother and the daughter, trained the kitty cats to do all this stuff. They had the little bar set up, and she put the kitty cat down, and he flung his body all across and swung across, and there was another one that got up on a ball or something and did tricks. America's Got Talent, train cats video. Y'all gotta see this. I didn't think you could train a cat to do anything except sleep and eat. I keep working on that with all of my freeloaders. I saw a thing the other day had Morgan Fairchild on it. It was one of those Shriner commercials. I cannot believe how beautiful she looks. I know she's older than me. I cannot believe how beautiful she looked. I was shocked. I saw it on the TV today. I want her plastic surgeon. Where is this guy? It's probably in California. I saw some previews, some things that were coming. There was a remake of Papillon. I'm not really sure of the movie. It was a long, long time ago. It was like, I think, a French prison movie about Devil Island and where the inmates stayed. It had Dustin Hoffman in it back in the day. I just remember those big, fat, black and white striped suits with the big, fat, black and white striped hat, the little pillbox hat and all. I hope nobody ever makes me wear horizontal stripes. There was a preview for another one that I saw called Midnight Sun. It's a love story, whatever. But the young little couple get together. The girl is allergic to the sunlight. So he asks her, you know, like, what are you doing? And she says, anything at night. I can't do anything during the day. And they must date for a spell before she tells him that she's allergic to the daylight. And she lives like right there at the beach or something, but she can't go out in the sun. So they hook up and party at night. I guess there's a lot of drinking in that. Ha! I saw the preview for the new Tyler Perry movie. OMFNG. I cannot wait to see that. It's going to have Tiffany Haddish in it. That bitch is crazy from Girl Trip. Oh, I loved her so much. She is flat ass crazy. The mother is Whoopi Goldberg. I think the previews are going to be over the top, and then the movie's going to just go bam and knock you right in your face. It's going to be so funny. So he must have been going on to this one right before he did, what was the other one that I liked so much? Where she was married, I can never think of that word. It's like...
Acrimony? Is that the one?
Acrimony.
Yeah.
Acrimony. Oh, I love that movie. So 7 days to do Acrimony so he could get started on this other movie. Oh, I love it. I just wait with bated breath for Tyler Perry movies. I dedicated the majority of my week to Lost in Space. Holy cow, I couldn't love anything much more than I love this show. Lost in Space. I love all the characters and the story. So if you go through season 1, it looks like they introduce the characters, they tell you the base story of everybody involved, and then they shoot them out into space. At the end of the last episode, spoiler alert,
Please do not discuss the episode. I had to work late last night, so I have a DVR'd at home.
You haven't seen it yet? You're gonna love it.
Stop spoiling it, you vile woman!
They're getting ready to go onto the ship, the mothership, and all of a sudden a black hole opens up and sucks them off into adventures. So you've been introduced to the characters and the story and their baseline, and now they're going to go out. But they took the damn Dr. Smith with them. Like they couldn't have shot her out into space before the ship took off or something. God, do something with her. I hate her every 37 seconds of that show. I hate her more. I go, I can't hate her anymore. 37 seconds later, God, I hate her more. She is so good at her job. Posey, something Posey.
Parker Posey. Parker Posey.
I will hate her forever. Parker Posey. Anyway, Dr. Smith. But Lost in Space is awesome. I'm going to go back and watch some more again. I'm going to watch it again and get ready for the next season because I love each character, and each character's story is so good. Let's see. I also want to mention that we are coming upon episode 50, and we're joking around about doing it naked with balloons. I would do it in front of Matt because I ain't scared to be naked in front of Matt. He's going to have to blur me out. You guys can't see everything. But I might be sitting here with some balloons in the cat. Who knows? Wait and see. My movies that I watched this week were Another Kind of Wedding. It was kind of a filler movie. It was one of the last movies in the red box. It had Kathleen Turner in it. It was a leftover from last week is what this was, because we had some pretty good stuff last week. It's a completely dysfunctional family. They get together for a wedding. The guy's getting married, but his brother dated the girl before he decided to marry her. I don't know. It's fun. The interaction with the people, the people that are in it are good. I wouldn't rule it out. I think you should watch it. I wouldn't say definitely don't watch this. You know, I hate those love stories. Another Kind of Wedding. Yeah. I watched Unsane. Matt tells me that this was filmed on a phone.
iPhone. Yep.
iPhone.
Yep.
Like what we're doing right now.
Yep.
The whole movie's filmed like that. And when I went on and looked at reviews on Redbox, people were fussing about the way it was filmed. But you guys are sitting there looking at that shit on your phone all day. I'm not. I don't have any of that shit. But you're just not used to that? I don't know. I thought it was cool. Some of it you could tell looked a little different and funky, but imagine the money they saved. Holy cow. The girl lives in one city. She takes care of an old man and his son, who can't relate to him at all because he's like, the old man is totally gone. The young man is always there. He falls in love with the girl who's there to take care of his father. And he falls in love with her. And some crazy shit goes on. She ends up leaving there and going to another city. She goes to a psychiatrist and just vaguely says something about in the past thinking about killing herself, and the lady's like, how would you have done it? And then all of a sudden she's a threat to herself, so they lock her in there. I don't know that the guy had anything to do with it, but then he's there and he's feeding her pills and all this crazy stuff and interacting with her. It was a good movie. I really liked it. The story was good. I always say this. The characters are good. They're not Dr. Smith, but they're good. In Darkness. That was a really pretty blonde-headed girl. I don't know who she was. She was blind, or you thought she was blind until you get to the end, and then you find out that she was not blind. Oh my God, that is the biggest spoiler right there.
Oh, great. Now I know everything.
I couldn't believe it. I went through the movie and everything she did made me believe that she was blind as a bat. I mean, the guy came in the room with a gun and she came in and acted like he wasn't even there. And then she walked back and forth and went and got in the shower and all this shit. The girl that lived upstairs from her got killed, and she made like she didn't hear anything. She was trying to kill her father, the girl upstairs' father, because he killed her family, because he was some kind of political. They got political, they lost me a little bit, but still the story was pretty good. I wouldn't rule the movie out. In Darkness. And then Matt showed up, and I was already watching Pacific Rim. I had to save the movie because I thought Matt would really like the story. I forgot how much I liked it. It's been a long time since I saw the first one. So the monsters or aliens or whatever come up out of the water, and they get in these great big robots, and they do all this stuff and make them work and make them fight and everything. It was really good. So in the second one, the bad guy, who you'll like, he's funny as shit, he puts an alien mind in some of the robots and then does some nanobot stuff with the actual things that come up out of the water. But it's a lot of robot fighting and the big monsters. It was so good. Pacific Rim. It reminded me of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you know? They're fighting all these great big old things. It had Clint Eastwood's kid. Boy, he is good looking and sexy. But I'd be like, young man, you are too young. No, no. You look good, but you are too young. It also had this Star Wars guy, John Boyega. Everybody did a really good acting part in this. Everybody. I wasn't faked out by the monsters or the robots or the fighting or anything. I really enjoyed every minute of it. I really think Matt did too. He only saw like the second half of it. Let's see. In Darkness. We happened upon Rampage tonight. We enjoyed it so much because it had The Rock in it. And then, of course, there was the big gorilla and the big wolf and the alligator, because it was like a video game. It was really cool. I really liked the gorilla a whole bunch. I like the gorilla almost as much as I like The Rock. But the story was really good. We liked it a lot. The special features of the whole thing, you know, it didn't look fakey and all. Yeah. And then The Rock was in it. Did I mention that already?
What is that?
That is the peck pop of love.
Oh well, if I can't be a good example, I can be a horrible warning. I think that's everything. We're going to have to wait another year for Lost in Space and Santa Clarita Diet. They're two of my favorite things that I really enjoyed. We're going to keep our fingers crossed for the Naked 50. Naked and balloons. I'm really working this up here, aren't I? Naked and balloons. Alright, well, I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. I'm glad you swung by. Me and Matt and the cat, we're glad you came. Take care of yourself. See you next week. Bye, everybody.
Thank you for watching Joby, a movie and a bottle of wine.
I hate her every 37 seconds of that show.